you guys ready for that next big gap up? If you guys have been looking for that stock right now that you're either trying to swing or you're just trying to play, I got it for you right here. Okay, I mentioned it a couple of videos ago. The airlines right now are severely undervalued, trading anywhere between 4 to 7x earning per share on the forward PE. You got some of the cruise lines trading at 13 and 14 forward PE. Fact of the matter is, they have the same capex. I know that's not NASDAQ, it's not tech stocks, but there's about to be a gap up. All right, and we are about to fill it, and I'm about to tell you why. So here's, Delta right here, closed at 52.60 the other day. The high right before the pandemic was the 63.44 right here. And do you know why we're about to hit that gap up? I'll give you details here in a second. So welcome to the Every Chip Investing YouTube channel. We are part of the 4% here on this channel. I don't have time to be anything else but that in my life, just with me just wanting to be successful. And I'm just trying to have fun with it. Been doing this for years, so that's why the YouTube page is here. Been doing this for a long time before the pandemic, just trying to bring coverage to markets and some stocks that are underserved when it comes to content. So I hope you enjoy this page. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm happy to respond to any comments that you have in the page. Positive, negative, I really don't care because it's just for entertainment values anyways. As a heads up, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence with stocks when it comes to trading. Entertainment purposes only is all these videos are for. All right, team. So, with that being said, why is Delta going to get from here at your 52.60 all the way to 63.44 and then higher for a further gap up in the next, we'll say, month and a half? Here's why. All right, so at the end of Q1, Delta had great earnings. We all saw what United did with that huge run at the end of their Q1 earnings. Delta is extremely conservative. So year over year, first quarter 2024 compared to that first quarter in 2023, we had that earnings per share here at 45 cents this year for 2024. It was about 6 cents for 2023. Huge revenue boost. Okay, it's not slowing down. You can look at the TSA pre-check numbers all you want. Every single day, pretty much this year, about 97-98% of the days are higher in 2024 than they are in 2023. Those are just the facts. Airfares are high. People are still traveling to Europe. Pacific is opening up a lot more now, as well as travel. Travel's rebounded. I mentioned that in the last video that I did on the airlines. Business travel is back. So what I look for in that too is also some of that West Coast travel. Just in California, the tech companies, they're out there again. The writer strike is over, so Delta will do very well with that, seeing as how they have that hub in LA. As well as the auto strike is over in Detroit, which is another one of Delta's big hubs as well. So traffic is rebounding. Looking forward to Q2. This is their 2Q forecast. So keep in mind, Delta is traditionally one of the most conservative airlines when it comes to forward guidance. They said 220 to 250 right here for second quarter. So last year, their second quarter was 268. So that's just how conservative they were with this. Now, with that 220 to 250 range, they were also guiding that oil prices would be between 270 and 290 for the second quarter. Now, Delta is kind of their own anomaly in the fact that they own their own refinery. So they also were giving themselves, their own 5 cent per gallon fuel price hookup, if you will. So they're really expecting fuel prices to be between 275 and 295 for the quarter. And why I'm very bullish on this and why Delta is going to wind up being a trifecta earnings is if you look at just the regular oil prices themselves, down 78.26. The monthly has been tanking. Look at that. Up here, down here. Doesn't take a genius to say that. So a big reason because of that would be just the fact that we have the ceasefire potentially. Who knows what's going to happen with that, but that has a huge effect on the stock or on the oil charts as well as some of the airline stocks right now. If you look at the daily jet fuel prices, it was $2.79 on April 5th. It has consistently, for the most part, been in the 240s now in the last week or so, and then it tanked again on Friday. We were down to 236. Now, in Delta's guidance, which is conservative, they were saying that it would be between 275 and 295. It's at 236. This whole entire quarter so far, and the quarter that is about halfway over, has been severely under that. So with that being said, I think that Delta might come out with a PR maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks before they actually release earnings. And they might come out and say that we'll be on the higher end of guidance, but I still think that that is going to be very conservative. So I would expect Q2 to be even ahead of what it was last year, which was 268 for the second quarter. That on top of the fact that it was about 40 cents higher in the first quarter this year than it was last year, we are looking at some awesome territory for the stock to just jump up, and I'm expecting them to guide up as well for the rest of the FY. So we're still looking at record Q2 on still strong demand. So United Airlines also just came out the other day and said that they expect a record Memorial Day weekend as well as a record summer. And so that is everywhere. That's domestic, that is international. Everything is looking just amazing for the airlines right now. So I would love for you guys to comment, like, subscribe. I'm going to keep bringing other great ideas. I have a lot of other companies that I'm eyeing that are outside of either airlines or penny stocks that I have a lot of content that I'm about to keep feeding y'all. So please let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all's time.